Long, long ago, in ancient India, there lived a just and noble king named Ashwapati, the king of Madhya Desha. His wife's name was Malavi. They had no children, and so they performed religious rites and worship goddess Savitri, the mother god, asking her to grant them a child. A few years passed, yet the goddess did not answer their prayers, but the couple did not give up their attempt and continued their religious rites. After 18 years passed, Goddess Savitri, who was very blessed with them, appeared before the couple.
Thank you, Mother, for your mercy. I am immensely happy. I have everything, and I am happy with my wife. My subjects and my countries serve me with love, but I have no children. After me, there is no one to protect this country. Mother, I want children to protect my dynasty.
Ashwapati, nothing can happen without the will of Lord Brahma. You will have a beautiful daughter. That is Brahma's will. She will have all the noble qualities.
The goddess blessed the king and disappeared. After a few days, Ashwapati's wife gave birth to a daughter. As she was Goddess Savitri's gift, she was named after the goddess herself. Savitri grew up to become a maiden of charm, modesty, and matchless virtue. She looked as lovely as a goddess. After a few years, her father decided to get her married. Many youths sought her hand, strong men, brave men, good and modest men. But every prince felt that he was not worthy enough to marry her and withdraw from the Swayamvara, which was the ritual through which kings and queens were married in the ancient times.
Thank you, Mother. Savitri, my child, it is time for you to get married, but no prince is coming forward, as everyone feels that they are not worthy enough to marry you. I will make arrangement for your journey. You shall leave this kingdom and find a suitable husband for yourself.
How can I go alone? What will the people think of me?
My dear child, I am proud of you, but you are not doing anything wrong. You are merely going in search of a suitable bridegroom for yourself. Please, make arrangements for your journey. Our maidservants will accompany you. Do not worry. My dear child, I am proud of you, but you are not doing anything wrong. You are merely going in search of a suitable bridegroom for yourself. Please, make arrangements for your journey. Our maidservants will accompany you. Do not worry.
Savitri left the kingdom, accompanied by her servants and companions and Ashwapati's old minister. They visited many kingdoms and received blessings from great sages. Savitri gave alms and generous gifts to the poor and the needy, but she did not meet anyone who won her heart. Savitri began the journey back home. On the way, they came across a forest. They saw an old couple under a tree. Near them was a young man absorbed in work. He was peeling fruits and offering them to the old couple. Savitri watched them. Savitri gazed at him for a long time. She lost her heart to the radiant, handsome youth.
Minister, look at the old couple and the young man under the tree. Please find out who they are.
My name is Satyavan, and these are my parents. My father, Dyumatsana, was once the king of Sarvadasha. He lost his eyesight in a battle, and my blind father was easily defeated, and so I had to leave the kingdom and live in the forest.
The minister went back to Savitri and reported what he had learned. The youth's dignity had impressed Savitri at the very first glance. When she heard the minister's words, she concluded that Satyavanta was a good and noble youth, and decided to marry him. Her task was done, and the choice was made, and so she returned to Madhya Desha. By the time Savitri returned to the palace, Sage Narada, the greatest saint and an ardent devote of Lord Vishnu, as arrived there. He could understand the past and foretell the future. He knew everything because he wandered all the three worlds: earth, heaven, and the lower world. Ashwapati welcomes Narada with great respect. He washed Narada's feet with devotion and worshipped him. Just then, Savitri returned to the palace. She bowed down to Sage Narada and to Ashwapati.
Maharaja, where has your daughter been all this time? You are fortunate to have such a daughter. Have you thought about getting her married?
I had sent her to choose a husband. Oh, noble sage! My child, please tell me who has won your heart.
Father, I visited all the countries and met many important men. Yet, I was not impressed with anyone. At last, we came to a forest where I saw a young man called Satyavan. His father is Jumatsana, who was the king of Salvadesha. Now, he was lost his eyesight and his kingdom, and he is living in the forest. I am greatly moved by Satyavan. I want to marry him.
Ashwapati looked at the great sage Narada and waited for his reply. He wanted to know Narada's opinion on his daughter's choice.
O king, your daughter's choice is excellent. This young man always speaks the truth, and that's why he is called Satyavan. From his childhood, he loved horses. So